In this video, we'll be exploring the process of keyword research. Specifically, we'll be looking at understanding the keyword research process, the 4 golden rules of keyword research, and how to use Market Samurai to generate a list of relevant keywords. A great way to understand the process of keyword research is to compare it with the process of panning for gold. In the days of the gold rush, prospectors would take their gold pans down to a river and scoop up a collection of rocks, dirt, and sand. Initially, they would discard the large rocks that were clearly not relevant, and then they would swirl their pan to separate out the heavy gold from the lighter sediment. At the end of this filtering process, they would hopefully be left with a few nuggets of gold at the bottom of their pan. The process of keyword research is very similar. You begin by selecting a niche to explore, which is the equivalent of choosing a river to prospect. You then generate a large number of keywords relating to your niche, which is like scooping up a collection of rocks, dirt, and sand. Then you can use a tool such as Market Samurai to filter out the good keywords from the bad. At the end of this process, you will hopefully be left with a few gold nugget keywords. The obvious question then becomes, what are the characteristics of a gold nugget keyword? Our analysis has led us to develop 4 golden rules for identifying the best keywords to target in your online business. The 4 golden rules are relevance, traffic, competition, and commerciality. A gold nugget keyword is highly relevant to the content on your website. It has a good level of traffic, it has acceptable levels of competition, and has a high level of commerciality. We'll be exploring each of these in more detail, but for now, let's take a look at the first golden rule, relevance. Relevance is something that many people often overlook in their excitement to get their business up and running as quickly as possible. The fact of the matter is that if you target irrelevant keywords, you may obtain a top ranking in Google, and you may even generate a lot of traffic to your website. However, if the content of your website is not relevant to the keywords you've targeted, then the people who visit your site will probably not be interested in what they find. In this scenario, you may end up with a lot of traffic and a big bill from your hosting company, but very few sales. It's important to realize that the secret to online success is not just traffic. The real secret is targeted traffic. So according to the first golden rule of keyword research, you should always start by identifying the keywords that are most relevant to the content of your website. Let's take a moment now to see how this works in the real world using Market Samurai. In this example, I'd like to show you how to generate a list of keywords relating to a niche and how to refine your list to make it as relevant as possible to the content on your website. To begin, I'll create a new project and I'll use the seed keyword photography. Now, because I want to generate a list of keywords relating to my niche, I'll select the Keyword Research module. And to generate my initial list of keywords, all I have to do is come over here and click the Generate Keywords button. Market Samurai then generates a list of keywords relating to my seed keyword photography. Going back to our prospecting analogy, this is the equivalent of scooping up a pan containing rocks, dirt, sand, and hopefully some gold nugget keywords. Now let's take a look at how Market Samurai helps you to quickly improve the relevance of your keyword list. The simplest way to eliminate irrelevant keywords is to scroll through the list, and if there is a keyword that is clearly not relevant to you, just click on the cross icon to remove it from your phrase list. For example, you might decide that the phrase stock photography is not going to be relevant for your photography website, so you can just click the cross and eliminate that keyword. You can also use negative keywords to eliminate all phrases in the list containing a particular word that you're not interested in. For example, let's imagine that you're not interested in wedding photography. All you have to do is come down here and click on the word wedding. You'll notice that the program underlines the word to show that it's selected. Then you come across here and click on the cross icon. The word wedding is now listed in the negative keyword area, and all keyword phrases that include the word wedding have been filtered out of the list. In this case, a number of phrases have been removed. If you ever want to see the phrases that have been removed, you can come down here and click on the Show Removed option. The second way to improve the relevance of your keyword list is to identify positive keyword phrases. This will eliminate all phrases except those containing a particular word. For example, imagine that I'm only interested in keyword phrases actually containing the word photography. All we have to do is select the keyword photography and come across here, and this time I'll click on the tick icon. The word photography is added to my positive keyword list, and you can see that Market Samurai has now filtered out all the keyword phrases except those that contain the keyword photography. Now I don't actually want to use these filters at the moment, so I'll just click the clear button here and here to remove my positive and negative keyword filters. The next way I can modify my keyword list is to add keywords manually. To add a keyword, all I have to do is type it into the Add Keywords area and click on the Add Keywords button. Now, another way to improve the relevance of my keyword list is to use the phrase length filter. Let's say, for example, that I'm only interested in targeting phrases that contain 3 or more keywords. All I have to do is change the phrase length filter from 1 to 3, and you can now see that I filtered out a number of keywords, and all my phrases now contain at least 3 keywords. So just to recap, in this video we introduced the 4 golden rules of keyword research and identified that gold nugget keywords have the following characteristics. They are relevant, they have good levels of traffic, acceptable levels of competition, and high levels of commerciality. We then looked at the first golden rule, which was relevance, and found that once you've generated your initial list of keywords, Market Samurai provides you with several ways to improve the relevance of your keyword list. These include removing irrelevant keywords, using negative keywords, using positive keywords, adding keywords manually, and using the phrase length filter. As you can see, using these tools within Market Samurai will help you quickly generate a list of targeted keywords that are highly relevant to the niche you're exploring.